Hi everyone! I hope that you guys are doing amazing wherever you are in the world. My name is Shikha and I welcome you to my channel. As always, I'm so grateful that you're listening, subscribing, and commenting. I really appreciate the support. In this video, I wanted to speak to you guys about a conversation that I had with a couple of my girlfriends a couple of weeks ago. And somehow the conversation came upon the topic of what does our dream or ideal life look like? And my friends told me what theirs look like, and mostly what they were saying is that they have no idea actually what it would be like, and they don't know what it looks like, and that's why they're having a hard time working towards it. Because if you don't know where you're going, any path will take you there, right? I mean, you really have no idea. You could just be walking around meandering about. It doesn't really matter where you go or what you do because you don't know where you're going. What do you want to achieve? Nothing. All right, then just keep on walking. And so if you don't know, then obviously you're not walking towards it. And so both of them were kind of like in that mode where they're like, well, I think I know a couple of things about it, but I don't really know exactly what it looks like, and I don't know how to get there and things like that. And so obviously they asked me the question because I think I was the one who asked them that question. Because I've been asking that question a lot to a lot of different people, because I've been noticing that this is the time to ask these kind of questions. People have the time to think about it. And if you put that question in their mind, perhaps their subconscious will start meandering on or munching on it or pondering on it, and perhaps it'll come up with an answer eventually, which is what I did for myself for the longest time. But I asked that question and they asked it back to me, and for me, what I said was that in this moment in time, as I'm sitting here right now, as I was talking to them, and I am right now, even in this moment in time, feeling this sense of complete and utter integration with the universe in a lot of different ways. Not only am I completely physically integrated with the universe, so my body feels secure, safe, and content and grounded, but mentally and spiritually, I feel extremely integrated with the universe. I feel extremely connected to God or the universe or whatever that name you want to give to that higher being. And mentally, my brain and my neurons are just firing at an awesome rate, and they feel really good about themselves, and the neurotransmitters are doing their thing. And so in general, I said I feel this sense of integration, with everything around me and everything inside of me. And that integration, you can call it by different names. I obviously think it could be called happiness, it could be called contentment, it could be called samadhi. I think that's a Buddhist term for it, or an Indian term for it. It could be called enlightenment. I don't think that I'm enlightened yet, for sure, long way away. But I do feel a definite sense of integration with the world, integration with myself, integration with my path, that I am on the right path. So what I started saying was that in terms of my ideal life, yeah, I'm already living my dream life. I get to write every single day. I get to create content. I get to live my life in a way where I'm extremely lucky doing the things that I'm doing and getting paid for it. I can't believe that I actually get money to do all these things. Not a lot of money for sure, but I'm sure eventually it might get there. But enough money that I'm able to survive and keep on going. I don't buy a lot of things, so that works out well. And I get a lot of hand-me-downs from my mother and sister as well, which helps a lot as well, which I'm lucky for. And they're always supporting me as well in my life and my path, so that helps a lot, a lot. My parents are really good about it, my sister and brother as well. And the universe is always supporting me on my path as well. So I mean, in general, I feel like I know that I'm living my ideal life, and I just want to keep on doing this for the rest of my life until I die, whatever that might be, next tomorrow or 10 years from now or 20, 30, 40 years from now. But what I was going to say about it was that I know that I'm on the right path because I feel happy all the time. Now, I'm not saying this again to boast or to brag or to be proud about it, but I'm saying it because I think it's a signpost. It's a sign that when you are integrated with the universe, and when you are on the right path, and when you are on the path that's meant for you and for your spirit, you will know it because you will be happy. And I think happiness is one of those things, it's a signpost. Just like anger can be a signpost, it's an emotion that tells you something. Just like jealousy can be a signpost, it tells you something. The same way happiness tells you that you are on the right path. And that's something that I really wanted to talk about in this video, because I think a lot of us, I think we don't understand perhaps that connection. And so we are already living the kind of life that we want to lead, and we are happy, but somehow people around us or the media or advertising or other things like that tell us that we should want more. And this is something that comes up a lot for me as well. You know, I'm living the perfect, awesome life for me, particularly for me, not for anyone else. Someone else on the path will hate it. Someone else might be living this life and absolutely despise it. But for me, particularly for me as an individual, me as a spiritual person, my spirit loves this path, is content with this path, is happy with this path, feels integrated with this path. But constantly, the media and my friends even will constantly be telling me, you should want more, right? And like there's a lot more you can achieve, right? And there's a lot more you could do. And in my mind, I'm thinking, but I'm happy right now. I'm content. So why would I want more? I mean, of course, I'm going to keep on growing and working towards things and doing things. I'm not going to just become an earthworm. Earthworm. I'm not going to just, become just a nothing being and stop doing things. I'm going to keep on going, of course. I'm a human being. I need to keep on going. But I'm content in this moment in time. And so that contentment, a lot of times, we're told is not right. The media needs us not to be content so that we keep on consuming. Because if you're content, if you're happy with what you have, then what will you do? Why would you buy anything else? Unless something breaks, there's really, especially for me, I have hundreds of thousands of things, as you guys can see in my room back there. I mean, like I have everything that I could possibly desire and more. Especially in the quarantine, I'm actually realizing that I have a lot more clothes than I actually need. A lot more. I am wearing pretty much the same thing, washing it over and over again and wearing it again and again because it's too cold to wear anything else. Also, I'm not going anywhere. And so literally 99% of my closet is just sitting there doing nothing. And so that's 100,000 pieces of clothing, well, a lot of clothing that I'm not using. And so why? Why would I buy more, right? And so a lot of times as you are content and you're happy, you realize you don't need more. And that's when media starts talking and your friends start talking and people around you start talking and saying, but you should want more. And I'm always thinking to myself, but why? If I'm content and happy with what I have, why should I want more? It's because the world works that way. The world is built that way. The world is here to make us want more, because if we want more, we buy more. If we buy more, the economy grows. If the economy grows, then there's more things to produce. And more things to produce, more of things for us to want, right? A lot of times I'll be sitting here on Instagram and I'll look at things and I'm like, oh my God, I never knew I wanted this, but now I want it, right? And so, of course, we're lucky we live in this world. We're lucky we live in a world where we have all these beautiful, amazing, awesome things to buy and things to use and, all of these amazing things that we can purchase. But in general, in terms of your dream life or ideal life, or in terms of contentment or happiness, the question you really have to ask is, am I content and happy and wanting more because someone else is telling me that I want more or I should want more? Or am I wanting more because I actually want more, right? And sometimes I'm sitting here and thinking, oh, I really would love that. And so I do want more, but I'm always asking that question. Is it because I want more? Because I want more? Or is it because the media told me that I want more and that's why I want more, right? And so this is something that I was talking to my friends about, and I'm like, I'm happy with the life that I have. Of course, there are a couple of things here or there I could improve upon, but in general, 96% of the time, or 96% of it, I am extremely grateful and happy, content with. It literally is, I'm so satisfied with it. I just want to keep on going on this path forever and ever and ever. But what really puts the spanner in the works is the fact that, media tells me I shouldn't be happy with what I have. I should want more. There's more and more you can get. And then people around me tell me all the time, you should want more. And then, there's always things coming up that are telling me you should want more, you should want more, you should want more, you should want more. And I always have to be like, have to push back, but like, no, I'm happy with what I have. I'm going to keep on growing, keep on working towards more things perhaps, but I'm happy with what I have. I'm happy with who I am, and I'm happy with the life I have right now. And I constantly have to be pushing back and saying, like punching back and forth saying, no, I'm happy with what I have. I'm happy here. This is my ideal life. Thank you for this. Thank you. I'm happy with what I have. Thank you for making me want more, but I am happy with what I have, etc., etc. It's like a constant battle within my mind, within my spirit, within my psyche where I constantly fight with the surrounding voices that are telling me, you should want more, you shouldn't be content with what you have, you should want more. Especially when I am feeling content and satisfied, and they're like, no, this is not enough. And I'm like, all right, cool, thanks for that. So I wanted to share this with you guys because I think the quarantine is really teaching us this as well, that we don't actually need a lot of what we thought we needed, especially what the universe or like what society is telling us that we need. And so it's an important moment to just sit back and kind of look at your life and look at engage it and think, okay, is my life pretty much like 99 or 96% or 90% perfect? And am I making things out to be worse than they actually are? Am I pretending like they're not perfect because the universe tells me, or sorry, the society tells me that I should want more? Or is it reality? Do I really actually want more? Right? And this is something that you need to figure out for yourself because everyone's different. Some people will want more, and that's awesome. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but you have to figure that out for yourself. What is the truth for you? That's the real thing that really matters here. Okay? Again, thank you for listening, for watching, and if you have any questions, please comment below. I shall do a follow-up video. Again, thank you so much, and I shall see you the next time around. Bye for now.